spruce up your meatballs with some wild boar meat. I know this sounds out there, but it is delicious. Let's take a look. Hi guys, my name is Theresa from the blog and YouTube channel freetoflower.com, where I share all about our simple life on our European farm, cooking from scratch, raising animals, homestead living, and all that good stuff. If you're into it, smash the subscribe button and follow along. Alrighty, let's make some wild boar meatballs. Wild boar meat is pretty common in the Czech Republic where we live. There are so many wild boars in the forest all around, and so this is actually not that difficult to come by. I know that in the US you can buy it at farmers markets and obviously online. It has a lot of benefits when compared to traditional pork, but mostly it really does have a much more interesting taste. Our whole family loves this wild boar meatballs recipe. It's easy to make and makes a great treat for when you're having company over. All you are going to need is some wild boar meat. You can either buy it already pre-ground or you can grind it at home like I'm doing over here. You will need some onions, garlic cloves, breadcrumbs, some eggs, milk, and then a bunch of spices. I like to use nutmeg, obviously salt. Fresh dill is amazing for garnish for serving, and then some butter, flour, and white wine, as well as beef or chicken broth for the stock. Now this is really important because this is what gives your meatballs that little extra kick. My secret ingredient is about 2 teaspoons of a wild berry jam. I like to use blueberry jam or raspberry jam, but cranberry jam would also work really well. Fry up your onions and your garlic and then add them to your meat mixture along with all of your spices. Mix everything thoroughly together. Using your hands, form medium-sized balls. I have found that using your hands is by far the easiest way to do this and pretty much the only way to help the meatballs stick together even during the baking process. Preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Line out your meatballs on a pre-lined baking sheet and bake until golden for about 15 to 20 minutes. While your meatballs are in the oven, you'll want to go ahead and make the sauce. You're going to melt butter in a large skillet, add flour, and continuously stir. This is really important so your sauce does not burn. When the mixture is nice, thick, and golden in color, add in the white wine while stirring continuously, and then pour in your broth. Continue stirring so that you are not left with any lumps. Stir in a little bit of cream and your secret ingredient, your choice of jam. This is going to bring out the wild meat flavor so well, and I really think that is the secret ingredient that makes my kids love this meal quite so much. When your meatballs are done and your sauce is ready, simply serve with the sauce poured over them and garnished with some fresh dill. Serve with a side of fresh bread, baked potatoes, or potato mash. If you'd like a written version of this recipe, it is linked in the description box below. If you enjoyed this video and you want to follow along our simple life on our European farm, from scratch cooking, raising animals, and all that good stuff, please hit the subscribe button so that you never miss a video. Till next week!